broadcasting from Fintas, Kuwait. This is the Me and Larry reality video show. This is the LTL conspiracy news for December 13th, 2009. I continue on through the light and now to the day. I had a good time. This is my Christmas party. Not where I was at with the company where I work with, because my family wasn't here. Why should I go to a party where everybody else's family is there and they're going to concentrate on family? Doesn't make sense. And it doesn't make dollars either. So continuing on with the last conspiracy of the day, which is Afghanistan. I'm showing a small map of it. I printed it out to indicate your U.S. forces and coordination team that is out there. And so here they are going to Afghanistan, and you're seeing kind of like the brown, like it is mountainous. I'm trying to keep it as real as possible about the type of country it is. It's mountainous, just like Iraq, where I used to be a subcontractor for over there. And it's brown, it's tougher, because when you got this the darker brown, these are like mountains and valleys, and you're going in there. Now the troops, yes, there's 30,000 troops who's going to from the U.S. going to be out there, and really, it's going to be a tough experience, because if you ever get in the valleys, who's be up in the mountains? The enemy, and it could be the Taliban's. Even though they are weakling, they can always surround the enemy. And they did that during the war with the Soviet Union, that the Afghanistan army surrounded them in the valley with all the technology that Soviet Union had, and vehicles and tanks. They still couldn't beat the Afghanistan and the Afghanistan army, even the Taliban, that they joined them. But it was a part that they knew how to, they know every parts of the mountain, and how would somebody who is close by can just walk on in and think they could take over. What they can't see could be the biggest fear. And they couldn't see what's in the mountains. They could just go marching and don't know where they're marching to. Some of the great leaders, like Alexander the Great, Genghis Khan, trying to go in there. It's tough. So, with that, I'm going to give a different viewpoint on my laptop right here, dealing with what they battering. Here they are. They battering down here. Here's one part of the place where they may battle. As I move to another place, here's another place where they had to battle. Don't know. You see some people and how far they had to travel. You see that? That's interesting. And then look at this. I know you saw the movie Rambo 3, and maybe they did some movie takes down there, and this is what it is. Even James Bond movie, if I can remember, The Living Daylights, that's where they had to go, in this area. Yeah, they may have some nice palaces for prayer, and the shawl, the mosque, that is, for prayer, but it's all deteriorating. It's ancient and old. Another mountain. So you seeing right now what it looks like. Look at this. You see the houses, the homes. You see this and this. I'm just letting the viewer know what the troops had to battle. These are mountains. That's why there was a report from a leader that says going through these mountains is the toughest for anybody. So guess what? Through all this, my conspiracy theory is, what can you accomplish? You can't accomplish no oil field or nothing. Maybe the poppy field for drugs, yeah, and they can easily smuggle it on horses like this. You see, anything can happen. But also another key thing that is of importance is, throughout the history, it was of battles. From Genghis Khan, from Alexander the Great to the current, which is U.S. forces versus the Taliban and the coronation. So the key thing is, just think about it. My conspiracy theory is, this is a place of battle. What can you get from Afghanistan? Maybe copper, maybe ores or coal, but drugs you can get from the poppy field. But this is always going to be a battleground. And guess what? Spiritually, those Christians, this is what you call Armageddon. That's right, Armageddon. When you have places like this in Afghanistan, and where they had to battle at, and where nations join each other in a great war in Afghanistan, that's Armageddon. So that's your history. That's conspiracy theory for LTL Conspiracy News. And I'll be right back with LTL Editorial News.